Hello and welcome to an all-new Continental Explorer. Today I am in Altoona, Pennsylvania, checking out some of the great sights this city has to offer. Welcome to Horseshoe Curve. This is in Altoona, Pennsylvania. It was built in 1854 using 400 Irish laborers, only to hand tools. Pretty incredible engineering feat. Still in use today. Sees a tremendous number of traffic along the Norfolk Southern lines. And to get up here, you have to climb 194 steps. Really don't recommend that unless you like climbing steps, which I don't. Instead, you can take the portage or the funicular.
Attention visitors, the funicular here at the Horseshoe Curve National Historic Landmark will be making its run to trackside or to the visitor center in 5 minutes. Please proceed to the boarding areas now. Thank you, and please enjoy your visit here to the Horseshoe Curve National Historic Landmark.
Up and down mountainsides.
Norfolk Southern, mile 241.8.
and Old Gold. Two classics.
Come on in. Welcome to Kelly's. Barely right up to the bar here and travel back in time to an Altoona many years ago. There are lots of bars like this, and if you listen to what the men talked about in here after work, you'll learn a lot about their friendship and about a lot of other stuff that made Altoona tick. So stop your lollygagging, pay attention, listen close, and let's go back to then.
These railroaders come in here and start hashing at us just because our trick is over when their trains are on the ground.
Oh, relax. Have something to eat. Smells like Kelly's cooked up some good ham today. Why don't we have some sandwiches with our Boilermakers today, all right?
Hey, Kelly, making a double header for me. It's 12 hours till I'm on duty again tomorrow. I worked 2 runs in a row today.
Hey, Kelly's got the water running in his gutters again. In case you boys want to chew on something, now there's someplace to spit the juice.
I'm good with my cigar here, Ralph. Boy, that old timer back there looks like he's putting on a real payday.
Yeah, Kelly said it seemed like the old guy's been here for 3 days.
Well, his wife will be here soon to collect him.
Hey, if she does come in, let's ask her to stay for a few beers.
Hey! Oh, me. Oh, listen to this, boys. Heard about a brakeman got caught in a coupler today. Yeah, when we were out on our first run, and he was working freight down at the yard, you know, the farm. He was on first trip, and they were using the whistles, you know, too foggy for the hand signals. So he's working, you know, putting together a train, and somebody blows the wrong whistle. Now the brakeman's in between 2 couplers, they're about 4 feet apart. You know, he's over the knuckle, and for some reason he's in between. And all of a sudden, the train, it moves. It moves, and this poor devil is caught right there, right in the knuckle.
He must have bought it right then and there.
Oh, yeah, well, the crew, the boys in the yard, everybody, I mean, they knew it was over. But this brakeman is still alive, pinned in the knuckle. And everybody knew that if they open that knuckle, he's just gonna fall right apart. I mean, he's already cut in 2, right? And the coupler is just holding his body together. So the crew, they left the train sitting still. And they called up his wife at home and called his priest down at the parish. And poor devil asked for last rites before, you know, they uncoupled. So his wife came down, they said their goodbyes. The priest came down and prayed for him. And then they had to open the knuckle. Everybody said it was horrible. He died instantly, just as soon as that engine pulled forward.
So, if you were paying attention and learned a little.
There was once a luxury flyer before its pre-dawn crash that cost the lives of more than a score and sent 128 injured to hospital beds. 150 feet down the rugged slope of this Allegheny mountain ridge, the twisted carcasses of Pullmans trapped many passengers sleeping quietly in their berths.
These costs were matched by the damage done to the Pensy's public image. But damage and cost could also befall a railroad from other causes. The destructive power of floods could deliver a crisis to anyone. The loss and impact of floods has been all too common experience for Pennsylvanians, as well as for railroads.
What more choice you have about when and where you work?
Floods completely destroyed the man-made roadbed of railroad tracks. In this 1936 flood, there were 250 washouts on the Pansy system alone. The results were overwhelming. The derailments, the lost freight, the hostages and routes. No matter the story, whether it's a disaster of nature or an accidental disaster, the stories always be extraordinary cost and great memories in common. Wrecks and floods. They are tragic and costly stories.
Of course, you may hear from some of our employees that the risks of working for this railroad are not balanced off by the rewards. Some of our employees feel that our claim to the public that the Pennsy is the standard railroad of the world has been achieved somehow unfairly at their expense. I don't think so. Of course, there are injuries. There always have been in running a railroad. And there are various sorts of insecurities as well. But you must keep in mind, the rights of employees are not equal to the rights of our stockholders. However, as you see around yourselves here, it is a matter of differing perspectives. Well, I have a great deal of work still to do. And if you are considering investing some of your savings in the Pennsylvania Railroad Company, then I'm sure you can understand why I must conclude this conversation and get back to work. Good day.
Yeah.
Stroke radar show a lot of everything. Where they're at, heading east. Great.
touch, which I almost did.
Most builders will do very much involved in the
Look in here, it's different now. Look at this. See what the final table is. You want to see, you can see it, it's too low.
The parting view today is a pair of trains passing the Amtrak station in downtown Altoona. And as the video ends, I'd just like to say thank you so much for watching. Really would appreciate any comments and feedback that you have about the video, and if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And also consider subscribing to the Continental Explorer. Until next time, take care.